Hey guys, Banks here. So for today's video, I will be doing kind of an advice video, and it's also tying into a school project. So I thought, why not kill two birds with one stone? So this is for also my English final. So I'm going to be answering the questions that my teacher has, and I will just be reading them off in order. So, the first question: describe the growth you have made over the last 4 years in school. What knowledge or skills have you gained? How will you use this new knowledge and these new skills moving forward into the future? In high school, I've grown into an extrovert versus originally being an introvert. I would never want to wake up in mornings, but these last 2 years, I've been more wide awake and pretty upbeat in the mornings. So, like, I would lately, okay, every day that I've gone on the bus and sat with my friend Lauren, we have been the loudest people in the morning. And honestly, it's nice because she and I just talk a lot and we don't really care if people hear what we have to say because usually it's something funny. But I would say that it's kind of helped me become more of an open and just ready to go out and do stuff person. Um, If it's taught me though anything important, it's how important commitment and communication is. So in a job, you're going to have to commit and follow through with everything because if you don't, then you're just going to feel like you can just half it and not put your full work into it, and that can make stuff difficult and hard to do. Communication, however, is something that you will always use, whether it's talking to a future boss or talking to your boss. It helps to have communication skills. That way, if you do need to talk about something with them, you can and not have to just go along your way and have it possibly ruin things further in the future. Second question is: how do you feel that high school has prepared you for your life and the direction you want to take it? Is there a person throughout your 4 years that has influenced you? Why and how? So, high school has only prepared me for the future in terms of going to college and doing quick math in my head. Um, so, for influencing me inside of school, it's been my theater teacher, Miss Steenmeyer, because she has just always let me talk to her about whatever I need to talk about, and she's been there when I've had some of the worst days and I didn't have anyone to talk to and I didn't know what to do. I had her there to go to and talk to. And that just made sometimes it just made days better and easier. Outside of school, though, my biggest influence would have to be my grandmother. She's always been there for me and always believed in me when I felt like I had nobody and I felt like the world was just going to end. She was there and she was ready to help me, and I've spent just about every weekend of my life with her, and that's something that I wouldn't trade for the world because without her, I might not be who I am today. Third question is: what is your biggest accomplishment during your 4 years in school? Why do you feel that this was a huge accomplishment for you, and how has this affected you as a person? So, as some of you know, in high school, I've been a part of leadership this last year, and I would say that that's the biggest accomplishment I have is getting into leadership. Because I would always tell myself years before that I don't have what it takes. I will not be good in this. I can't paint or draw, so I wouldn't be good in leadership. But leadership has changed my life in terms of it's helped me realize that I can paint in the lines because a lot of the posters we make are just we trace them and then we just paint in the lines. So it's kind of helped me realize that there's always a way around not being good at something, and that's just been really helpful. Another area that it's helped me in is time management. It's helped me just manage my time more better for schoolwork, for just anything, and I feel like I can definitely take that away as a way of balancing schoolwork and being around friends and hanging out with family. Um, Fourth question is, what is the stupidest slash most regretful mistake you made during your 4 years in school, and what did you learn from this, and how has this affected you as a person, and how will this mistake shape you moving forward? So, a lot of the time, I never did schoolwork. I would just come home and sit around and play video games, or sit on my phone, or listen to music. But if I feel like this has affected me because I don't have the best grades. I have B's and A's, so I guess they're not bad, but I have some C's, and like I should be able to have passed those with at least B's, or I'm capable of doing A work. It's just I never took the initiative to do it. Um, and I wish I would have attended more school events because that's what a lot of people do, and that's how you seem to make friends. And I just never went to them because I used to think I need to have friends there to go. I need to have somebody I know. But the truth is you can go and you can see a group of people sitting, and all you have to do is just be like, "Hey, can I join you?" And about probably 7 times out of 10, people will let you, and then you'll have a group, and you can just start seeing if you can join them for the school events. Um, how will this like shape me moving forward is I will work harder on schoolwork in college, and I will attend events that are put on by the college, and I will try to spend time with the friends that I make, and I'm going to try and make friends in college so that I'm not alone. The final question is, what advice would you give to next year's incoming seniors, and why do you feel this piece of advice is important for them to learn? I would say be honest and communicate with your teachers, and I cannot stress the communication part. Take it from me, who is someone who's always been kind of like a teacher's pet and has always talked to teachers and been on their good sides. It's so much easier to suck up to a teacher and to communicate with them because when you actually have a serious question or you're just not feeling it that day, your teachers are more than likely to understand and are willing to help or will be willing enough to step back and not try and call on you all the time and be more lenient with you. And that's just something that will be really helpful. Another thing is step outside your comfort zone. Go out and go to events that you never think you would go to. Try out for some clubs if that like theater, go out and try for a play. Don't just hear about it and think, "Oh, I don't have the skill to do it." Go out and try because 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to think that and then you're going to miss your shot and you'll learn that you would have been good at it. And that's something that I wish I would have known sooner. Like with the whole leadership stuff, I wish I would have joined it sooner. I wish I would have done it so I could have made a bigger difference in life. But I didn't. And that is something that I probably won't get back and a chance to redo. So I just want to stress like, go out and make things happen. Have fun. And most of all, just when it seems like everything's going down and it's hard, take a breath and go talk to a teacher, talk to a family member, talk to someone that you're comfortable around that you know will listen and not try and change things. and just be yourself. Don't change for other people. Don't let others try and control you. But that's all the advice I have, and I hope some of you can take away with this, whether you're going off to college or you're becoming a senior or you're a lower classman. Just take away from this and take part of it and just go out and do something with it. Go out and live life. Bye.